Welcome to Movie Caps. Today I will show you a comedy, fantasy film from 2000 titled Bedazzled. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Elliot Richards is a loser, a people pleaser and a doormat. He is socially awkward and not taken seriously by anyone, especially his coworkers. Elliot knows this but still tries to maintain his warm personality, hoping that his coworkers will come through. But, to no avail. None of them want to be associated with a loser. That night, he goes to a bar where his coworkers have come without inviting him. They try to hide from him, but he ignores their rude behavior and joins them, much to their annoyance. Just then, Allison, another one of his coworkers, comes in. Elliot surprises the group by revealing that he knows her little likes and dislikes. So, they push him to go talk to her. Elliot introduces himself to Allison, saying that they've been working together for 4 years now. However, she does not recognize him and leaves after he starts getting a little too awkward. Elliot says that he would do anything to have her. Just then, a snooker ball rolls towards him. When he picks it up, a woman in a red dress calls him. She says she heard his wish, and then scores all the balls at once. She then takes him outside and heavily makes out with him. Elliot is nervous and scared, especially when she says that she has tremendous cataclysmic powers. And to top it all off, she says that she is the devil. Elliot does not believe her and leaves. But, he is shocked to see her already there, in a different dress. The devil drops the burning alcohol into a car and then goes on to reveal his darkest moments to him. He's lonely, in an empty apartment, with no one to care for, and cries himself to sleep every night. She challenges him to make a wish. So, Elliot sarcastically wishes for a Big Mac and large Coke. The devil fulfills the wish by taking him to a McDonald's and making him pay for it. When Elliot starts to get annoyed, she gives him a lift on her sports car. She takes him to an off-hours club that she owns where everyone cheers when they see him. They push each other to get photos of Elliot. Inside, all the women want him to themselves. She takes him to her office where she also shows him her red mail version, just for the sake of it. When Elliot asks about God, she gets annoyed because everyone always seems to want to know about him. She quickly takes him to her agreement. She will give him 7 wishes and he will surrender his soul to her at the end. Elliot is hesitant about this, but the devil shows him a scene of Allison together with him. Motivated by this, he signs the agreement without reading it properly. The devil then gives him a pager, telling him to tap 666 in case something goes wrong. Elliot makes his first wish, to be rich, powerful and married to Allison. He then wakes up in a bed next to Allison and silently celebrates. He goes downstairs and realizes that he can speak Spanish. He is super happy about this. He goes to check his stallion, and is ecstatic about how good life is. Just then, he sees Allison with her English tutor, Raul. They're a little too close to each other, physically. Elliot tears off his mustache in anger. His subordinates inform him that the affair has been going on for quite a while now. So, Elliot goes and yells at Allison. She yells back at him, declaring that she hates him and finds him disgusting. She then starts throwing things at him. Before he can do anything, his men call him, saying there's trouble at the factory. He is scared to see that he has his own personal army. At the factory, he sees his product and realizes that he's a Colombian drug lord. Just then, Raul comes and takes over everything. Even his men have changed sides. They all try to kill him and he escapes on a helicopter. As he looks for the devil's pager, he drops it. So he leaps after it and dials 666. He lands in America on a car. The devil is there giving parking tickets. She points out that Elliot never asked for Allison to love him back. Since they don't know the type of man Allison wants, she offers to take him to her room. Before leaving, she rewires the traffic lights, causing all the cars to crash. In Allison's room, the devil reads Allison's journal while Allison comes out of the shower. Due to the devil's magic, Allison can't see nor feel either of them. The devil reads that Allison likes sensitive and emotional men. She even rolls her eyes at the corny choice. So, Elliot wishes to be the most emotionally sensitive man and for Allison to love him. They are on a beach. The sun is just setting and everything is romantic. Elliot says and does a lot of corny things like crying at the sunset and making her a vegan salad. Just as they are about to kiss, the devil comes to disturb them. Elliot starts getting emotional. About everything. From the dolphins, Allison's hair to the sunset again. She keeps trying to tell him something and he keeps interrupting her with his tears. Just then, 3 jocks come to them and throw sand at them. Elliot timidly asks them to leave. So, the men invite Allison over for some beers. In their van. Allison gleefully leaves with them, telling Elliot that he's just too sensitive and that makes him super annoying. She just wants a strong tough man. So, Elliot tearfully presses 666 and cries some more at the sunset. Elliot yells at the devil. She gets upset instead, saying no one appreciates her effort. He consoles her and they make up. Elliot makes his next wish. A big jock who is manly and professional. He wishes to be a great basketball player. He arrives in a basketball court where he dominates the entire game. He's over 7 feet tall, muscular, and good. Even the devil is there cheering for him. As he gives an interview, he speaks in simple words and does not understand most of what the interviewer asks him, revealing that he's not very smart. Not at all. Later, in the locker room, Allison comes to him asking for an exclusive interview. It's clear that she has a major crush on him and makes a lot of flirty hints. Elliot invites her to his place and she accepts. As he rearranges his towel, they both see his love stick. It's tiny. There's no way he's servicing her with that. Allison quickly makes up an excuse about going somewhere and leaves. Elliot angrily brings out the pager. He's so dumb that he even has to write down the 666. He arrives in a hospital where the devil is giving sweets instead of medicines to the patients. He asks to be intelligent, handsome, and loved by all. He arrives at an elitist party. There everyone appreciates the depth and sophistication of his novels. Allison comes to him, impressed by his books. They have a good time talking to each other. He then takes her to his place. But to his surprise, his husband is waiting for him. Elliot is homosexual. He cannot accept this fact and kisses Allison to prove it wrong. When he gets no arousal, he realizes that the devil toyed with him again. So, he presses 666 again, and this time he wants to do something for everyone. He asks to be the President of the United States. The devil fulfills his wish and makes him Abraham Lincoln. Right on the date of his assassination. He tries to leave, but his entourage does not let him. Just as Elliot is about to be assassinated, he presses 666. He returns to his company, where the devil comes on his computer screen. She says that he only has one wish now, because his first wish for Mac and Coke also counts. Elliot gets frustrated at the devil's loopholes and goes to church. There Elliot tells a priest that he needs to talk to God. So, the priest offers to listen in the place of God. Elliot tells him everything that has happened. The priest reacts by calling the police on him. At the police station, he tries to convince them of what happened, but they obviously don't believe him. He is locked up and the devil is the one to take him there. Before putting him in the cage, she says that he should use his last wish to get out. There is already another prisoner inside the cell. When Elliot says that he sold his soul to the devil, the man smiles and says that everyone's soul belongs to God. The devil is just trying to trip him up. He'll make mistakes, but he should open up his mind and his heart, and God will accept him. He gives an enigmatic smile as he says this. When Elliot asks who he is, the man replies that he's just a good friend. Elliot spends the entire night thinking deeply. When he's let out the next morning, he goes to the Devil's Club. Everyone there has become old, and yet, they're still partying. He goes to the devil's office and says that he isn't going to use his last wish. The devil says that he has a time limit according to the contract. But, Elliot is firm. He does not want to receive everything with just a wish. He has learned to value the journey to get there. The devil rolls her eyes at this and gets angry. She reveals her true demonic form and demands him to make a wish or she'll kill him. So, Elliot wishes that Allison will have a happy life. The devil groans in disappointment and drops him. Elliot wakes up in a normal building. The devil tells him that his soul is safe with him, as one truly selfless and benevolent wish will actually void the contract. He didn't know that because he didn't read the contract. He celebrates excitedly. He then asks the devil why she's being so nice to him. The devil tells him that heaven and hell are both on earth. Everything comes down to him. She says that she truly enjoyed her time with him and liked him. Elliot replies that she has been the best friend he's had. He goes back to his company where he finally talks to Allison normally. He asks her out on a date. However, Allison has a boyfriend and rejects him gently. Elliot is also mature about it and accepts the rejection gracefully. At his office, his coworkers make fun of him. Elliot grabs one of them and scares him. They all take him seriously now. When he goes home, he sees that he has a new neighbor. And she looks just like Allison. Her name is Nicole. Elliot helps Nicole move in. They soon start dating. As they enjoy their time together, the devil and probably God himself are playing chess. The devil is cheating, as expected. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this.